Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense is up first today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. A play action looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Looking to throw again. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Keeps on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Single back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On the ground, it's Durham.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one will be fair caught. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moore. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Handoff to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quick throw to the left.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the returner is brought down. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Anderson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught on the 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's stopped with the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Throws to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Now they call a run. First down and more. He's still running. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he didn't get there. They stop him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense. Using his legs, it's Durham. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Running back has it on the screen now. breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete and second down now. Ball handed off. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And here's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. This defense is making it tough. Ball is still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns. They cap the drive with 6 points.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Barry. And they've got the return of Corral. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense going with the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackle, but forced down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up second and long at the 17. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a little time to work with, but they want to play, get closer, and then take a shot at the end zone or throw a Hail Mary now. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year. And this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Grab behind the line. It's Pena. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's caught. It's Pena. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Finds his man. It's Ross. But gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The 8th play of this opening drive. It's third and short. To the air. It's Aller. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. High completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down after that short completion. Setting the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nice grab. It's Williams. Here he goes. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
With the catch, it's Williams. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What a catch! They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
First down for the offense.
Now in the red zone, it's Klubnik. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Handoff to the back.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. They couldn't stop him there. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking for a gap. It's Randall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The tight end has got it. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. That
completion sets up an important 3rd down play. gun now on third down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pena. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Wide open downfield.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Allen. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Headed for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Trying to find some room. It's Davidson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabs down the middle. It's Moore. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Breaks into open space.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Oh, escapes the tackle. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incompletion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Aller. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. He shreds the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. As they bring him down, they tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Running with purpose. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. To throw, it's Allen. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And he's hit right as he throws it. incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pounding away with the run game.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
And that's good enough for first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before defense brings him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He's got it, enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Oh, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the grab. It's Ross.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back to pass. It's Aller. Off target and incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they get a throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Back to pass. It's Aller. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Penn State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Florida Gators offense trots out there to open this game. And if we check out tape on this offense, your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of this offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Caught behind the line. It's Sturdivant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Spar. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And now the running back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Oregon Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pass is caught. Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense clicking now to 1st down at the 45. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The Ducks move into the red zone. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Keeps it QB draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the back now goes in motion. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. The Gators will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback keeps it here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And that one straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's going to hand this off. Tackle made after just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. He decides to keep it here. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Moore.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They're backed up. 2nd and long at the 19. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Running back with the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks will have to kick it away. This will be the 1st punt tonight for this offense. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Stays on his feet. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They tackle it, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. To throw, it's Moore. Caught by the receiver. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Gators bring their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. He finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
1st down here for this offense. Using his legs. It's Ball. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now here he goes. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. On the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the drive, they look to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
But a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Wilson. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! He goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Grinding away on the ground. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks free. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just dive over the pile into the end zone with a 2-point conversion. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.